Hi guys, right here. So for this video here, we're going through is the Celine, the new buff Celine combination with FREYA and how they perfectly fit well into Etheria Cliff team. Okay, so of course previously I made a video about the Tsukuyomi using the Ripple Step to actually counter the FREYA team, right? And for today, this video here can re-counter the Ripple Step Tsukuyomi video and then also make the fastest team in the game. Alright, in terms of speed, this team probably is the fastest if you have the good combination and also the exact speed stats for you to actually push up, because with the Celine buff, the shield buff here. So yesterday the video I already posted about the Celine, right? What Celine changes, and for those who didn't miss it, we can take a look here. What are the changes for Celine? So for Celine here, currently mine is still 5-star. I haven't leveled her up yet, but I already latticed her for the S2 here because I want to make the showcase, and then I needed to invest the lattice to actually make this showcase because it has to be level 5 in order to get this buff, which is at the start of the combat, immediately grants all allies shield 30% of her own max HP. So at the start of the combat, instantly your team is going to have a 30% of Celine's max HP shield. Alright, it's just shield, it's not going to be the aqua shield, it's just the shield. But because just the shield here, it is actually a buff. So this buff here can actually trigger the FREYA's effect that able to apply turn meter push. So if we look at FREYA here, the S1, whenever your ally grants a buff, it will increase their turn meter push by 3% because mine is not scaled up yet. If mine is scaled up to level 5, then it will become 4%. So for my case, it's going to increase by 3%, which means if your team originally the speed is actually slower than the enemy, but then with the Celine buff here applying the shield, and then with the shield is considered as a buff, then it will push another 3% for your unit for your team if you have FREYA combined with it as well. So now we can actually do something like this. So let me show you, let's say I challenge someone, right? Okay, let's say player like this one here, Taku. So we can go to challenge and then we can go take a look how it will actually go. Alright, so we can see this is the enemy team, this is my team. I'm going to use Messiah as my main DPS output. If you don't want to use Messiah, you can also go for like Galley here as well, or you have Rin also works, but Messiah is the best here. Then Celine here is to provide the buff, the shield, and then FREYA here is to combine with the shield, and I make Tsukuyomi the fastest here. Okay, because if I make FREYA the fastest, it will be actually faster than most cases because FREYA can build very fast, right? But if you make FREYA fast, right, then FREYA S3 will actually trigger the enemy if they are actually using the Reaper Step combo that I made previously, the showcase, then it will actually trigger it. So you don't want your FREYA to be actually the fastest here. You want Tsukuyomi to be the fastest in this team, so you won't trigger the enemy Reaper Step at all. Alright, so we can take a look here in combat. Right, so you can see the shield here push my Tsukuyomi to be the fastest. So my Tsukuyomi here instantly take the turn, and we take a look at the turn meter bar here, it's actually 3%. So because it pushed and become 103%. And then at the enemy here, even though the plume is at 100%, which means the enemy plume is actually faster than me. But because I have the shield buff that actually considered as a buff and push Tsukuyomi further by another 3% of turn meter push. And then with immunity here, that gives me another 3% as well. That's the reason why my Tsukuyomi can actually outspeed the enemy by using this method. Alright, so same thing, my Tsukuyomi after stealing the first turn, able to just keep instantly buff Messiah, and Messiah just slash them out. Alright, so cause originally I'm actually slower than them because Plume is actually faster, but all thanks to Celine to actually push me up. So that's actually a very tricky way. So we can actually pick enemy, all those like as long as they are not using like a tank team here, then you can actually do, unless you're very confident with your Messiah damage to actually one-shot it. Alright, so this one is like tank, I don't want to go fight this, so let me fight this guy. Okay, so same thing. This is the enemy team, this is my team, and then I have the Celine buff, so let me make it slow. Enemy FREYA is actually faster than me, but after the shield, Tsukuyomi actually outspeed them. And then now we take a look here, my Tsukuyomi is 2% because it pushed up to become 102%, while enemy FREYA is actually 97%. So it makes my Tsukuyomi outspeed them, and then now I'm able to push it, and then Messiah slash them. Alright, if you're very confident with a Messiah can one-shot the enemy, then you can use Messiah to one-shot the tank team as well. Alright, then why I build FREYA on Revelation is because I want my FREYA to be actually slower than my Tsukuyomi. Okay, because I did try FREYA originally with the Bulwark build, but somehow my FREYA still outspeed Tsukuyomi here. So I made FREYA to Revelation, so just in case there's actually tank team fighting me, then after my Messiah take action, if they still don't die, then FREYA can actually like chip off their damage with Revelation and probably able to kill them. Alright, so currently in my battle report here, in terms of aggressive, so far it's a full win because you can actually outspeed most of the enemy with this method, because you get 2 buff and a little bit more turn meter pushing. But then even if enemy actually outspeed you, so let me find a showcase that somehow the enemy outspeed me. Alright, I found it. This is this Monarch player here. His FREYA is actually still faster than my Tsukuyomi, even though I have the Celince buff. So we can take a look here. Alright, so even my Celince buff up turn meter push, but enemy FREYA is still faster than me. But it's totally fine. It's because my Tsukuyomi here is built with immunity, which is the Bulwark, so I won't get affected with FREYA's damage here. Right, so FREYA can't turn meter down me, and then Tsukuyomi here will still maintain the second fastest because the FREYA can't turn meter down me, and then FREYA just push Messiah up, and then Messiah just slash them back. Alright, so this is actually a very good comp if you are playing like in speed battle and then you want to outspeed the enemy, then you can use a Celince with FREYA combination to outspeed the enemy. Alright, but then if you take a look at the ranking now, currently the rank 1, which is Material, he is actually using this team because he's the one that actually uses this team first, if not mistaken. Then cause that time I did not lattice up my Celince yet, so I can't really make the showcase. But since I make Celince to up already, so I can actually make this showcase, right? But currently Material actually holding the rank 1 in Etheria. A lot of people are trying to hit him, but his Messiah is actually like crazy, can just one-shot people, right? And then this is currently my build. I'm messing around with the build, so my Doki is unbuilt currently. So this is my Messiah. It's not like very good, but it's actually good enough to slash people down. And then this is my Tsukuyomi. So I built with Swift Rush, Bulwark, and Swift Smite just to build as fast as possible. I'm 122 plus 221. And then I'm going with Dark Moon because Dark Moon here provides Swift Rush, Bulwark, and Swift Smite. If you can go for like whatever set that provides you these 2 combination. Right, I also have Jackal Guard here. Alright, so this is the set I'm going for. Of course, you want a Bulwark to provide you the buff of immunity, so FREYA can further boost 1 more time of buff. And then immunity here also protects you. If enemy FREYA actually outspeed you, they can't debuff you, so they can't turn meter down you. And then the rest here is just some speed combination. Then for my FREYA combo here is going just whatever. I'm see, even my creep is overstacked. Like I just make FREYA fast enough to trigger the Revelation. Right, so I'm currently Revelation here without speed because I'm out of like Revelation that is actually good. So I'm just making FREYA to be fast enough to cut off enemy. Alright, but if you want to actually use Revelation that provides you speed, so you can actually do damage as well and also outspeed the enemy. So you should use something like this. This one, you should use something like this that provide you speed here, so FREYA can actually be a decent amount of speed to outspeed most of the enemy and then apply the Revelation damage after Messiah. If you want to tune FREYA actually slightly slower than Tsukuyomi, so after Tsukuyomi push Messiah, then Messiah slash them, then FREYA follow up with a Revelation damage. So that's the ideal tune. I haven't tuned that yet. Then for Celince, nothing's too special currently for my build. I haven't really built her, but this is the build I'm currently going for. Just Strife, Blood Buff, and Ether Plague. And with Gigabyte, so every time she get hit, she'll get turn meter push. And whenever she get her turn, she's gonna provide your team another protection of shield. Because whenever she takes the turn, then she's gonna apply the bubble shield. So we can take a look here. For Celince right here. If Celince is not stunned, and then she'll grant everyone the Aqua Shield, 14% of her max HP, so she'll provide protection for your team and also reflect damage as well. But currently that's what my build I'm going for Celince at the moment. I'm not sure if this is actually the final build, that's what I'm trying, but I will definitely make her to 6 stars since I already invested on her. And I also get a lot of Celince, like I got P3 Celince here, or cause whenever I summon, she just keep coming to me. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and hope this video actually enlightened you guys, so you can actually try this build and combination to fight Etheria. Cause in Summit Arena when they actually unlock, I'm not sure if this is actually a good combination. Cause if they ban FREYA away, then you can't abuse this turn meter pushing method. But Etheria, you can actually use this method to push your team to be the fastest unit in a way. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment down what you guys think about it, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Trencan, thank you so much for your support. And for the supporter or patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwatts, Rimu, Chorny, Antonio Winterspoon, First Law, D&D, thank you so much for your support. And special thanks to the Super Tanks MVP, HMZ Riggs, thank you so much for your support. Special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat for the latest 10. Thank you so much for Code Wardeners, Calamity, Agni, Love Fatima, Fatima Little Underwear, Bloods, Riku Fred, Chorny. Thank you so much for your support.